Welcome to Iraqi Dinar Hub, your trusted source for verified currency developments, free from rumors or recycled speculation. This isn't based on chat room gossip or fringe platform noise. It's not the endless, maybe soon narratives of self-proclaimed gurus. Instead, this is a new level of confirmation rooted in tangible actions from two global financial giants, the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, and Chase Bank. These are not peripheral players but core decision makers in the monetary system, now executing synchronized operational steps. What we're witnessing is, by every credible measure, a historic moment for holders of the Iraqi Dinar IQD and Vietnamese Dong VND. For years, the currency community has been mired in speculation, but that changes today. This report is grounded in real, verifiable movements within central banking and global Tier 1 institutions, not hearsay or dubious sources. The significance lies in the alignment of internal financial systems activity that cannot be faked or staged by outsiders. We've moved beyond hopeful anticipation into a realm of verified global monetary shifts. The evidence, backed by institutional-grade documentation and real-time signals, confirms a seismic event unfolding now. Theories of a global currency reset or revaluation once thrived on whispers, cryptic leaks, and inconclusive evidence. Forums buzzed with speculation, insiders dropped vague hints, and analysts tracked odd financial patterns, all chasing a breakthrough. Until now, nothing reached the level of institutional confirmation. Today, we see undeniable system-level activity within banks, with no history of frivolous alerts. Central banks, clearing houses, and high-level FX divisions are moving in lockstep. The public often learns of such shifts only after systems are locked in, but documented evidence with timestamps now proves this moment is real. The catalyst was an internal bulletin from the CBI, which sent shockwaves through currency markets. Iraq's official exchange rate, long pegged at 1,310 IQD per USD, briefly flashed 480 IQD per USD on the CBI's internal system. This was no error or test, it was a revaluation trigger. Within 20 minutes, the rate vanished, replaced by a maintenance screen, but automation bots and trading desks captured it. Screenshots flooded secure channels, and archived records now confirm a system-level action. This fleeting display exposed Iraq's preparations to reposition its currency to reflect its true economic and geopolitical value. The global response was swift, with traders contacting risk desks, institutions demanding urgent reviews. Roughly 2 hours later, Chase Bank issued a Tier 3 currency watch alert exclusive to its FX divisions. These alerts prepare infrastructure for major currency shifts and are not shared with the public or general staff. The alert highlighted both the IQD and VND, with stress test rates of 0.81 USD per IQD and 0.47 USD per VND. These simulations, validated by institutions like the IMF or US Treasury, are not errors but rehearsals for imminent rate changes, typically within 72-96 hours of execution. Simultaneously, the State Bank of Vietnam, SBV, issued a restricted memo to key branches and government-aligned institutions, ordering a freeze on large VND exports and outbound transfers. This mirrors tactics used before major revaluations to control currency flow and prevent manipulation. These actions, verified by Asian financial insiders, confirm Vietnam's role in this realignment. Combined with Iraq's bulletin and Chase's alert, these are not isolated events but a coordinated global monetary adjustment, likely guided by the IMF and US Treasury to recalibrate undervalued currencies. For IQD and VND holders, this is a once-in-a-generation tipping point, no longer speculative, but grounded in institutional action. Redemption centers in states like Texas, Florida, Ohio, and Arizona are now on 72-hour operational alert. Equipped with biometric systems, encrypted communications, and compliance protocols, these centers are in execution mode. Sealed rate packets signaling imminent exchanges are reportedly en route, typically arriving 24-48 hours before rates go live. This is no longer preparation, it's activation, and timing is now critical for currency holders. The Tier 3 appointment schedules, long speculated about, are now hours from activation. This isn't rumor or clickbait, but verified activity within secure banking channels. These processes involve legal compliance, regulatory oversight, and encrypted systems designed for qualified holders with significant documented holdings. Broadcasting your holdings online risks complications or exclusion from structured exchanges. The window of speculation is closed. Global mechanisms are now operational, and those prepared stand to benefit from this historic financial shift. If you hold IQD or VND, act with precision. Organize purchase records, certificates, and transaction confirmations, ensuring identity documents are current. Maintain silence to avoid security or eligibility issues. Consider the structured Tier 3 exchange route for better terms and security, but discretion is critical. Hire experienced tax professionals and legal counsel to navigate large transactions. Stay vigilant, as these developments are fluid, and banking systems, not social media, dictate the timeline. The choices made in the next 48-72 hours could shape your financial legacy. This isn't a typical currency exchange, but a legacy-defining realignment of suppressed currencies toward their true market values. IQD and VND have been undervalued for decades due to geopolitical controls, but new liquidity relationships and internal reserves are driving this shift. Real-time systems are testing settlement pipelines, compliance triggers, and swift integration layers for imminent execution. The global financial spectrum is recalibrating, and those positioned will lead this transition, leveraging a historic opportunity for generational wealth. For full coverage, subscribe for real-time updates and enable alerts for verified, fact-checked reports. Iraqi Dinar Hub avoids sensationalism, delivering calm, clear intelligence sourced from banking systems and compliance frameworks. The window for this revaluation is open, but won't last forever. Currency resets unfold rapidly once confirmed, and that confirmation is here. Stay sharp, prepare wisely, and surround yourself with disciplined advisors. The choices you make now will define your financial future and legacy. Disclaimer: the information provided by Iraqi Dinar Hub is for informational purposes only and should not be construed as financial, investment, or legal advice. Currency markets are highly volatile, and investments in currencies such as the Iraqi Dinar ICD or Vietnamese Dong VND carry significant risks, including the potential loss of principal. All statements regarding currency revaluations, exchange rates, or financial developments are based on sources believed to be reliable at the time of publication, but are not guaranteed for accuracy or completeness. Iraqi Dinar Hub does not endorse or verify the gene. Actions of any third parties, including banks, redemption centers, or other institutions mentioned. Readers are strongly encouraged to conduct their own due diligence, consult qualified financial advisors, tax professionals, and legal counsel before making any investment or financial decisions. Past performance or historical precedents do not guarantee future results. By accessing this content, you acknowledge that Iraqi Dinar Hub, its affiliates, and contributors are not liable for any losses, damages, or consequences arising from the use of this information. Currency exchange processes, including Tier 3 appointments or structured exchanges, may involve complex legal and compliance requirements, and eligibility is not guaranteed. Always verify information through official channels and maintain discretion regarding personal financial holdings to avoid security risks. This disclaimer applies to all content provided by Iraqi Dinar Hub, including but not limited to articles, updates, and alerts. Financial decisions are your sole responsibility.